Welcome back to See Tarot. Welcome back. We are doing a continuation of the series for the month of July. We're doing a love forecast for the month of July. And today we are doing Cancer. Originally, we were going to upload this video last night, but we had to do a little bit of change in schedule. So we're going to get out the reading today for our beautiful, lovely Scorpios. Excuse me. Cancer. We're doing Cancer. We'll do Scorpio later. Okay. I want to go in order of the 12 zodiac signs. You're in for a treat because we're also going to do a bonus. Okay. We're going to do a bonus Mudra oracle card. And the purpose of doing that one is to provide you with some guidance directly from Spirit. In addition, the mudras are essentially gestures that you can do with your hands, similar to yoga. I keep seeing the Justice card coming out in this pre-shuffle, which is a good sign that we are in alignment, because Justice is a card for Libra. Okay. And that's telling us that Cancer, you may be dealing with a Libra romantically. They may have Libra in their birth chart. You may have Libra in your birth chart. Okay, Cancer. We do also have the Lovers coming out in the pre-shuffle. Wow. So this is the basic reading. We will do the advanced tarot, which will move a lot faster and work on the premise of understanding that you already know the meanings of all the cards. But we'll do this a little bit slowly because this is a very basic initial love reading. So we have the Lover's card itself right in the middle, right in the center of your reading, Cancer. We have the Hierophant, which is a little bit of a default card, okay? Because this card always comes out in almost every reading that I do, especially if it's a longer spread. And the reason why the Hierophant comes out is, one, it's also a sign that we are in extreme alignment, meaning hang on to every single word that I say in this reading, because there will be something for everyone, every single person who watches the reading. There's going to be something that maybe strikes you very heavily, very powerfully. And that is because the divine is here. The divine is here, is present. And divine is present in all readings. Divine is always surrounding you with their presence. However, the Hierophant is here to show us that we're going to become more aware. This is also a card of marriage. So with the Lovers, this is a union. And with the Hierophant, that is a deepening of a connection, deepening of a commitment. So again, lovers can also be apart from a union and a relationship, a commitment. This is also a decision that has to be made. And then the Hierophant. So I would not be surprised if there is someone who is going to be having a proposal. This is the energy of someone communicating with them. Someone telling them quite literally, you are going to be my wife, or you are going to be my husband. That's the energy that's here. Plain and simple, black and white, right? Queen of Pentacles, this is a feminine energy. This is the energy of nurturing. So what we are having here in this reading is divine and spirit is saying that the connection is being nurtured, okay, with the Queen of Pentacles. The connection itself, there is a decision point. There's a free will. There's a path that you can go along where everything will work in your favor and the connection will move forward towards a commitment if that's something that you desire. Okay. For a number of you, if you are single, I'm getting a majority of you are already in a committed relationship or headed that direction. For those of you who are single, there's a very serious, very, very intense amount of fixation on being nurturing of yourself here. And I'm seeing just coming into a decision point where you may be considering going back to school. You may be considering taking up a new job, or you may be taking up a new higher responsibility. There's a commitment to something. It could be a commitment to getting into shape. It could be a commitment to changing your eating habits. Someone is considering ways in which they can contribute more to the world, contribute more to the collective, there's a desire to give back to the community, whether it's by donating or by giving to charity. There's a very charitable energy here that I'm picking up on. Also, there's a desire for peace. Someone wants to have a season of peace in their life. Okay, this is a desire for living peacefully and being in an environment. So you may be connected to someone who is a Gemini, because the Lover's card is also for Gemini, or you may have Gemini in your birth chart somewhere. But this is also the energy of supporting creativity, supporting beauty, supporting talent. Someone may be considering attending an art gallery, or some sort of event, or being involved with some sort of creative efforts here. The Queen of Pentacles also tells us that in terms of emotional aspects, things are relatively calm in a sense, but that doesn't mean that it's not overflowing. So this could be a connection where there may not be much like bold, intense, fiery kind of passion, romance, desire that's overwhelming. It's all balanced. Okay, so I'm seeing here just a majority of the energy in this reading is about being divinely guided towards union, towards a commitment, towards stability, and a very serious, very high level of commitment and desire for commitment to either oneself or uh, towards a connection. Let's see what Mudra card you guys have for Cancer. Interesting. You have assertion. So I don't know if you want to write this down, take a picture, screenshot for later, but I will provide the replay for this video, for this live video on the channel. I find that it's just easier to stream through live versus uploading videos. So that's why I do it this way. But assertion, being assertive, is in the Sanskrit word, or it's Rudra Mudra, and this essentially is the posture that you do with your hands, which is pretty much bringing your ring finger and your middle finger to touch your thumb. Okay, you can do this pose while you're doing yoga. You can do it while you're sitting down. You can do it at any time, anywhere, for however amount of time you desire. But what I will teach you very quickly is that you need to be as still as possible, to the point where if you close your eyes, you should be able to actually feel your pulse, meaning like you should feel like a steady, light amount of pressure coming from your fingertips up against your thumb. Okay? If you're not feeling that, then you're thinking too much, or you are you're not focused enough. Okay, because your thoughts should be clear enough to the point where you can hear your breathing is slow. You want to get to that point where you're that relaxed, you're so relaxed that you can literally feel your pulse through your fingertips. That allows you to connect with that energy, and being able to feel that and connect with that energy, then perfect. You're in a relaxed enough state where you can then channel that energy of assertion, which is essentially increasing your facilities, increasing your abilities to communicate more clearly what you want. Okay, this assists with the activation and energizing and vitality of your soul. The benefits include also in the 3D with your physical body, it helps to strengthen digestion, assimilation, and elimination. It regulates body weight, assists with reducing sluggishness and exhaustion. It activates the solar center to increase the overall vitality. Okay. And your mantra or your focus is my inner fire is vibrant and alive. My inner fire is vibrant and alive. That's a really beautiful mudra to practice. Assertion. So Cancer, you may be the type of person who really struggles to communicate what you want. You may know what you want. I'm getting for some of you, you're not really even sure what you want. But one of the good ways to be able to tell about what is meant for you in your life or how to be sure is by going within, and you need to be still. And so meditation, yes, it can be quite difficult to master, especially for people who have not had the best experiences with meditation. Let's say maybe you're the type of person who can't sit down for too long, or you've tried and tried and tried, but you get really bored, or you get sleepy, or you just can't connect with the concept of meditation. And I'm getting for a number of you, you have had positive experiences, but I'm speaking to those of you who haven't. So it's been a little difficult for you to quiet your mind, but the best way to make decisions is by getting really quiet and being really still. So meditation it doesn't have to be, sitting down cross-legged and closing your eyes. This can also be sitting in front of an ocean or sitting out in nature and being surrounded by the natural quietness and sounds of the nature around you. Okay. And there is there's one more message. There's a message about higher learning or higher knowledge with the Hierophant card here. This is about gaining wisdom and understanding about a decision, about whether or not to continue forward with something or walk away, or whether or not to keep the dynamics of a connection the same, or to take the next step. And when it comes to making the decision, the suggestion is to seek guidance, seek wisdom from a higher source. This can be your higher self that you're seeking wisdom from, or it can be like a mentor or someone who, like a friend, someone who would possibly have the right amount of experience and knowledge to actually be able to help you. Okay? All right, so that's all that I have for you for the month of July, Cancer. I encourage you to keep track, keep a journal, keep a notebook, and write things down and see how things progress for you. We do have some lovely notebooks available at the sceneby.com store. The cover art is really beautiful. We've got sacred geometry notebooks, we've got astrology notebooks, and we've got lots of merchandise. It's a metaphysical store. I'd also like to invite you to, if you are seriously thinking about getting into that space where you're ready to start meditating, or you want to try progressive relaxation or guided meditation, we have some positive affirmations available on Spotify. The details are in the description box below. Okay. And if you're interested, please check out the advanced reading, which I will be streaming next. Be blessed and be well.